Hi there. In this video you will learn about the first chapter of your final project. The focus is on the final exam project of marketing management, but can also be used for other reports in the program. In this video you will learn about 1. Why is chapter 1 super important? 2. The 4 sections of the chapter. And 3. What is a good problem statement? Why is chapter 1 super important? The only pages your supervisor is allowed to read. It is your chance to get proper and valuable feedback from your supervisor. It describes the background for writing the project, your chosen method, and the limitations of your project. It sets the agenda for the whole project. If you write a good problem statement and structure, the rest of the report will practically write itself. If you write a messy chapter 1, the rest will be messy as well. So alright, everything is connected. I'm glad you want to know more. The 4 elements of the chapter are introduction, problem statement, delimitation, and methodology. In the introduction, you need to have an interesting introduction to the project. Why is the overall topic interesting and relevant? It serves as an appetizer to the final project. You should write an introduction that would appeal and be understood by all readers. Try to make a broad introduction to the industry or the issue, and then you should be narrower and present the company and briefly mention the problem they are facing. In the problem statement, the problem formulation states the main purpose, the question, or the problem that you want to solve or answer in the report. What is the problem for the company? Why at all write this report? The problem formulation is the common thread of the project. The better the problem formulation, the easier the rest of the project will be to work with. The formulation of the problem must be short and precise. The reader must be able to read the problem statement and then jump to the conclusion and get all the answers to the problem statement. So remember this link between the problem statement and the conclusion. The problem formulation must include specific research sub-questions which state precisely how you will answer the main research question. In the delimitation, you must state what the project specifically deals with and, importantly, what it doesn't deal with. The delimitation must first and foremost be relevant, well argued, and substantiated. Thus, you cannot delimit anything. You cannot just state for your reasons as being not relevant for the report. In the methodology, in this section, you guide your reader through the project. Explain how the project is structured. You supply the reader with a recipe to the report. Which sections you start with, followed by which sections, and so on. For each of your sub-questions, you must explain the purpose of the question, what theories or models you use to answer the question, and which data you use and which method you use to collect this data. A lot of final exam projects develop a marketing plan for a product or a service. Jobber's marketing planning process framework is a great tool to use for reports like this. So what is a good problem statement? Here are some examples of good problem statements. An analysis and evaluation of an organization of company X in order to make suggestions for changes. For example, the structure of an organization and internal communication. An analysis and evaluation of the logistics system of company X in order to implement supply chain management. How to strengthen Siva's Animals Health's position on the Swedish market, mainly through PR promotion activities. A good report is problem-orientated. It attacks an actual problem and aims to make recommendations. The good report wants to do more than just describe and analyze. So these following problem statements have all room for improvement. An analysis of company X's use of search engine optimization, a distribution analysis for a Danish company on a foreign market, an analysis of the company for textiles in the public sector of transports in Spain. For more on the requirements to academic reports, check out these 2 reports on Fronter. Have fun with section 1.